Hi guys, welcome to this channel. So in this SQL interview question series, we are going to see another very important question. So find the customer with more than three orders in the last 30 days. That's a question. So this question has been asked in the multiple interviews like data engineering, data scientist, and SQL developer, especially for EPAM. KPMG, PwC, TCS, Infosys, Accenture, all those companies it has been asked. So not only this company, this has been asked in the multiple interviews as well. So yeah, so before going to that video, so if you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. That is the motivation for me to do more videos in upcoming future. So yeah, so let's understand the tables and then we will try to solve those question. So we have a two table, one is customer table, another one is order table. So in the customer table we have a customer related details, in the order table we have a order related details. So we have so let's understand the order table. We have a order id, customer id, order date and amount. So what is the requirement? Find the customer with more than three orders in the last 30 days. So we need to check each order, so whether that order is within the last 30 days. That's the first thing. Then we need to find out, after grouping the data, we need to find out that whether we customer has did the more than three order in that within the last 30 days. So that's a requirement, right? So for this we need to understand what is the today date to compare the order date, whether that that order is in the within the 30 days. So as of recording today, so date is 21st December 2025. So if you compare with the first order, so that order is within the 30 days. Yes. So if you see order id 1 or 2, that is also customer 1. He that is the within the 30 days as well. So if you see first customer id 1, so he did four orders, so within the 30 days. So that's the reason I specified yes. So it's satisfied in both condition, right? Within the 30 days he did the more than three orders, so we can pick the customer id 1. So if you see customer id 2, he did the four orders, but the first two orders within the 30 days, but remaining two orders not within the 30 days. So as per our requirement, within the 30 days we should get more than three orders, but actually we are getting only two orders, so we should not pick the customer id 2. So if you are check, if you see the customer id 3, he did one order within the 30 days, but as per our second condition we should get more than three orders within the 30 days. So we should not pick the customer id 3. So actually we will get customer id 1, Ali Smith, he did four orders. So we should get like this. This is the expected output. So let's go to the SQL online tool. We will try to solve this problem. So I have already created the customer table and order table as per our Excel file. So let's see the customer table first. And we have already loaded the data. So if you see our order table, we have a order details. So if you want this SQL query to create the table and load the data, so you can check it out in the command box. I will ping you the query for you to do for your activity, so you can able to do the same activity, and then we will try to you can able to solve this problem. So if you know that if you want to solve this problem, so you can pause this video and go back to that tool, and then we'll try to solve this problem. If you know the query, just ping me in the command box. Okay, so let's go to the question, solve this problem. So find the customer with more than three orders in last 30 days. So how you have, before going to the actual query, you have to think how we can able to solve this problem. So first we need to filter the records within the 30 days using where condition, and then we need to if you want to find the within the 30 days how many orders we have. So if you use a having condition more than three, by grouping the data, so we can able to get the data. After that, we if you do the joining between customer and order table, we will get the customer related details. So and also if you do the sum, so you will or you can use the count. So basically, you know, instead of you should use the count to get the total number of orders, right? So that's a requirement. So let's solve this problem in the SQL. So we have a order table. So I specified as a O, and where we need to filter the data, right? Order table dot what we within the 30 days, right? First the condition. So within the 30 days, right? So greater than or equal to, and then we need to find out what is the first date of that within that period, right? We need to find out. So for that, from the current date, right, from the last 30 days, that's a requirement. So last 30 days. So from the current date, if you minus the 30 days, we will get that what is the before that, what is the starting date, right? So that date we will get from the starting date. If it's greater than that, that record we need to pick that. That's the thing, we are going to use that. We can use the interval command, right? Interval. So what is that interval? We need to specify the, we can 30 days. So if you specify the 30 days, so we will get that requirement. So we will filter those records. So if you see couple of IDs will be missed. See for example 107 it's missed. 108 also is missed because we that orders is not within the 30 days. So now if you see the actual data, order data, so you will get last 30 days only. So how we did, so order ID greater than or equal to current date minus interval. So within the 30 days we are minusing from the current date, and then that data should be more than the current date, right? Then it's within the 30 days, right? So we solved the first problem. So second thing is we need to find the count. If it's in this count, it should be more than the 3. So then we can use grouping the data, group by customer ID, and having, so we need to find the after aggregating, you need to aggregate, we need to filter the records, right? Count customer ID greater than 3. That's a requirement, right? So if you run the query, let's run the query. Okay, so we used group by, so we will get only customer ID. So from the order table, so o dot customer ID, same thing we will give o dot order ID, sorry, customer ID. So our order table from the customer ID. So if you run the query, so we got the customer ID detail. So first thing is we found out the customer ID. The second thing is we need to find out the full name and total number of orders. So yeah, so now if you want to get the customer related table, we need to do the joining, right? So in the customer table only we have a details related to customer. So we are going to use inner join. So sorry, we should use the inner join after O. So inner join with customer table, right? CU, I am specifying as a customer table CU. Now on what condition we need to join? So order table dot customer ID equal to customer table dot, okay, so okay, CU dot customer ID, right? So we did the joining. So now we need to find out join the first name and last name. So concat, what is a function to join that? Concat, right? Concat, what are all columns we need to concat? Customer table dot first name, comma, customer table dot last name. So we will concatenate the tables, right? Okay, so it's, we will not have concat group by order table dot customer ID. What is the error we are getting? Having ID, customer ID must be, yeah, because we should we are doing the group by, right? So this is the, you will understand what is the problem now. So we should group the data, then only we can able to use that values in the select statement, right? So if you run the query, we got the Ali Smith. So if you need space, so now how, what you will do, uh, okay, space, comma. So we are concatenate between first name and last name. Now we need to find out total number of orders. How we can able to find? Just you can use the count. Uh, Open the bracket. So order dot order customer ID as number of orders. Okay. So if you run the query, we got the result. As per our requirement, we solve the problem. So let's explain one more time how we solve this problem. So what we did, okay, let's join. Okay, so yeah, it's just formatting. So what we did, first we filter the records from the order date. We did within the 30 days, we found the result. After that, we are having count. After aggregating, we need to find out that where more than the three orders, right? For that, we are grouping the data, customer ID, first name and last name. So and then we are concatenating first name and last name and counting the orders for number of orders. So as per our requirement, we solve this problem. So if you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Yeah, if you have any doubts, please write in the comment box. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. We will see you in another interesting question. Thank you so much.